Hello and welcome to my 7th screencast. This week's screencast is actually a continuation of our last one, and it'll be on how to use the assembly tool here. And if you haven't done that doorway that was just up, that one there, then you might want to watch my last screencast. So, what I just did there, I opened a new part and I'm going to draw just a simple door for our door frame. So what I want to do is click rectangle once again, and as I said, this was very important that you select the front plane. It'll make everything a lot easier. Okay, maybe not in this case. I could select the front plane or the right plane or top plane, and I could still do it easily enough. But once your drawings get more complicated, it will become more and more of a problem when you're doing assembly using the made tool. So select front plane, go to normal 2 and drag it up. So we're going to give this, I think it was 250, but I also put 75 or 25 at the end, so 275, and this one was 150 if I'm not mistaken. I'm going to extrude this out. I think it was 10 as well. So there we go. We have a very simplistic door, no handles or anything, and we're going to save this. Name it part 2. We're going to save it in the same folder. Don't have to, but you know, it's easier that way. So we're going to now select assembly and click OK. It's going to ask us what we want to begin our assembly with. So we're going to say part 1. You see it's going to appear there when I selected it. And if it doesn't show up there, just click browse and go to the file and select it that way. So I'm just going to click here to place it. That's going to center it for me. Now I'm going to insert components and select part 2 and bring that in as well. So now we have our 2 parts ready, but what does that mean? What difference does an assembly make? Well, the main thing I use assemblies for is the mate tool. So I'm going to make sure to click anywhere here in the white section so none of this is selected. There's no blue selected faces or edges. And I'm going to select the mate tool. And now I'm going to select the very bottom face and at the very bottom face of the door and the very bottom face of the door frame. See how it now lines up with it? I'm going to click OK. And the mate tool is still open, so I'm also going to select this edge here of the, well, I'm actually going to select the door frames one first because it's easier. And then I'm going to select the edge of the door. So now it's all lined up. But there's a very big reason why I selected them edges instead of just the faces. Like I could have selected this and that and this face and that face, and it would have come out the same way. But because I selected them edges, I can now, if I just grab my part, it actually hinges off of that point because of that mate. Now, I can spin this right around, which of course you wouldn't be able to do in real life. There are advanced mates that can stop it from going that far, but I'm not going to cover that today. It's meant to be just a simple assembly. I'll most likely cover that in the future. So now that we have that done, we can leave it like that and put in our isometric view and leave it however way we want and save that. It's going to ask you to rebuild, just rebuild and save document. And there you go, you have your very first assembly. Extremely simple. I hope you enjoyed. I should be back with either a post or a screencast next. Thank you very much for watching, and goodbye.